Warren Buffett once said, it doesn't matter how bad the times or how bad the economy is, people are always willing to exchange money for the service and value of an expert. So the question becomes, how does one become an expert? Well, if you look at the board, you see a word I've written up here called Shoshin, and we'll come back to this here at the end. I want you to think about this here for a moment as if this is your brain. Now, obviously, I'm not the greatest artist, so you know this doesn't look like a brain, but let's just say this is a brain. The question becomes, the average brain is very cluttered. Why? Because we feed our brain so many different things. We want to know everything about everything, right? We want to know 1% of our brain is trying to learn about, history. Another person is trying to learn about social media. 3% is trying to learn about faith. 2% is trying to learn about finance. It doesn't matter. It's so many different things that it prevents us from becoming an expert. Now, what experts normally do is, what they're going after is specialized knowledge. So what's the difference between this and a specialized knowledge? Well, this is a cluttered mind. They don't want a cluttered mind. They focus their attention on normally one subject. The less the subject, the more specialized you become. The more the subject, the less specialized you become. So if you do this, eventually you end up becoming an expert because your mind is consumed of trying to master one subject. Now, how quickly you become an expert is purely on the speed of how quickly you feed yourself information and retain it. So here's the good news once you do become an expert. Because you may say, well, wait a minute, but I didn't study anything else. Once you become an expert, experts tend to attract other experts. So this is your brain, but now you have other experts in your life, and you're able to use the expertise of other people, so your mind becomes a combination of 10 different minds put together. So now you can have the answers to questions because of the other experts you associate yourself with. And this knowledge that continues, the only way this continues is based on this. Shoshin in Japanese means a beginner's mind. My message of the week to you is to always have a mindset of Shoshin.